All right, good morning, YouTubers. Rich back. Spring has sprung here in Western New York. Things are looking up. I got to work today, so I'm not going to be riding. Bill's made some good draft picks. The draft was just this week, so I wanted to update you guys. I know I promised you I'd update on the exhaust. The video just before this shows me riding and the sound of the exhaust without the baffle in it. And I will show you a video with the baffle in it on my next one. I'm not going to start it today. I got to work in about an hour. So I thought I'd film this up and tell you a little bit about it. First thing, when I mounted it, I was kind of a dumbass. I mounted here, and the exhaust stuck out just a little bit more, and I went to the inside with this bracket. And guys that say they have a hard time installing this, I don't see it. This bracket has a lot of options. You can also, for a more solid grip, mount it right here to this brake switch activator and all that kind of stuff right here. Yeah, it mounts right there. And that would even bring it in just a little bit closer, but I think it'd be too close to the swing arm. You need a spacer. So I didn't do that. Also, this is a little gushy, but I've got it tight. It's pretty tight, and it's going to absorb a little vibration. So I'm a little happier with that. Let me tell you, the baffle's in now. And if you saw my first video, it rattled like a son of a bitch. It was bad. It was loose. It's a little cup that goes in here. And my brother came up with a great idea. I want to share it with you guys, because I think a lot of you guys with those rattling ones can learn from this. What we did was we took it out. It's like a cup with a little bit of an indent that comes into the chamber a little bit. And we took a punch, and we went around four sides of it, put a small dimple on four sides, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and just a small little dimple. And then we drove it in with a socket and a wrench, and we just pounded it in, and it went in hard. The thing is tighter than hell now, and it's not rattling. It's good. It sounds a lot better, I'll tell you. Without the baffle, it sounded really nice, but I was getting a resonant in my helmet that would just, ooh, it was loud. And anyone behind you, my brother was behind me, you couldn't even hear his motorcycle. Yeah, the sound was bouncing off him, so I didn't want a cop to get a little upset with me. I'm looking to keep a little incognito in this little mini bike, so I went ahead and did that. And I'll tell you, it sounds really nice. It's a little quieter. Still got throatiness. I'm going to see if we can get a picture of that. As you can see, I got the fender eliminator on now, the mirrors, the mounts. Done some fun stuff with this. Plan on a few more things. I think I'm going to get the levers. I'm really thinking about that. Let's see if we can look in there. And there it is. See, those holes are not like in any kind of pattern that you would think. They blocked some off, and I'm hoping they tuned it for that. But I'll tell you, I had it out, and I'm thinking I'm suffering a little bit with top end, having that baffle in. I wrote the company that sent it to me from Amazon, and he's going to send me another baffle. He knows about the situation. He says, I'm going to send you a better baffle. Haven't got it yet. I'll show you a picture of it. I'm hoping these ARs also get one that comes in here and then mounts with a screw that kind of goes in here, and it's more of a traditional looking baffle. I'm hoping for that. We'll see what's going to go. I'm really sorry I'm not going to start it today. Like I said, I got to work in about an hour. But, yeah, just for fun, maybe I'll throw some videos of my brother's Yamaha XT250 that he brought over the other day. Just so you guys have a little something to watch other than my boring talking about my bike. But, no, I do want to update you on that. A couple quick things. If you're moving this around at all, definitely loosen up your header bolts. I don't think you'd want to put pressure on that manifold there and on that head. So definitely loosen those up if you're going to monkey around at all with this. I've had it off a bunch of times. These springs pop right off. I unscrew that, the can comes right off. So I'm sure it's going to come off again here anytime soon when I get that other baffle. And again, I'll update you guys. We'll do a little sound check with it. And here I'll be sending another video, so keep in touch with this channel. Again, it's a nice day. Everything's working out great. I do love the exhaust for $129. I mean, you can get the Yoshi if you want. Maybe you will get a performance increase. I've seen videos where guys don't. I put about maybe 50 or 60 miles on it, and I'm just starting to get a little bit of a golden color on the header pipe here, which I really like. Guys have said they've gotten so hot they burned the paint off this. I tell you, I ran it for a while, and this didn't get like crazy hot. So we'll see what happens in the summer. I've been riding it in the cool weather. So we'll see what happens here. Plan on doing an oil change. Probably at 300 miles. I'm still in break-in. I'm probably just going to do an oil dump at 300 miles. And then at about 600 miles, I'll take this cover off and do the spinner and the screen. Some guys say they're really full of gunk. Other guys say they're clean as a whistle. So we'll see what happens. I'm taking it easy on it. It's kind of hard to say really what's going on with the top end because I'm not pushing it. Probably putting about, maybe bounce it up to 7,000 RPMs occasionally. But, these bikes, you really got to ride them about 8,000 RPMs if you're going to be doing any of those things you see on the videos and getting it out on the open highway. But I'll let you guys know how everything turns out. Haven't done anything with the intake yet. If I do, it's going to be minimal stuff. Maybe just open up the air in the filter, either with a K&N or taking that plate off the back of that one. It's a kind of a spark arrestor plate or something, but it does restrict. So I do plan on maybe taking that off or going with a K&N, just letting it breathe a little bit. So let's see, and then putting that fuel mapper inside there might help a little bit, but those things are expensive, and I'm really going to try to avoid that. I'm not looking to put another $1,000 into a $3,000 bike to make it go 2 miles an hour faster. It's just not something I'm into. So, all right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Rich, MSX 125. And yeah, right at the end of this, hang on. I think I'm going to splice in some vids of my brother's Yamaha XT250 that he rides with me, so it'll be pretty cool, at least something to watch. I'll talk to you guys later.